Alright TM Nation, these are the newly released second generation Bose QuietComfort Earbuds, and to be honest, these came out of nowhere. I picked up the Airpods 4, and although the noise cancelling is impressive for what they are still open earbuds that don't provide a seal in the ears, so they're not going to be able to compete with a pair of earbuds with ear tips when it comes to blocking out outside noise. That being said, when I was in Target returning my Airpods 4s, they just so happened to have a pair of these in stock, so I just went ahead and did an exchange because they cost the exact same price at $179, which is significantly cheaper than what I paid for my Ultras, which will set you back $300. To my surprise, even though the QuietComfort earbuds are much more affordable, they do still give you that impressive Bose ANC, multi-point connectivity, expanded voice controls that allow you to execute a bunch of different functions by simply speaking into the earbuds, compatibility with the new Bose QC app with a bunch of options inside of it to customize your listening experience, about 31 hours of use including the case, and impressive mic quality for voice calls, which I'll demonstrate for you guys a little bit later. Inside of the box, you get your normal stuff, including your user manual and other documentation, multiple pairs of different sized ear tips and wings that you can swap out if needed, a USB Type-C cable for charging, and of course you'll get the case along with the earbuds. The design of the case is straightforward, as all you have is your battery indicator light in the front and your USB Type-C port for charging in the back. And one thing that I like about the design of this case is going to be the size. It is small enough to fit in any normal sized pocket without bulging out too much, and they also support Qi wireless charging, which is always a plus. Battery life wise, like I said earlier, you can get up to 31 hours of total use with these, including the charging case, but if you're looking for what you'll get on a single charge with the earbuds, that's up to 8.5, which is still good. Now, I haven't killed the earbuds yet, but yesterday I used them for over 6 hours straight with ANC on pretty much the whole time, so I do think that I will be able to get that 8.5 hours or maybe slightly more. The design of the earbuds is completely different from the QuietComfort 2 and Ultra earbuds that I own, and these are definitely not mini earbuds. They do take up quite a bit of space in my ears, but at the same time I do feel comfortable wearing them, as the form factor with them isn't so big that it makes putting them in or taking them out of my ears a difficult process. In fact, I've been able to wear them for hours at a time without any ear fatigue or discomfort, and they also stayed in place well during exercise, no matter whether I was running, walking, or jumping rope, or if my ears were dry or sweaty. I never felt like they were gonna move around too much or fall out of my ears. They also never malfunctioned on me while they were wet, as they are IPX4 water resistant, and that'll do just fine in protecting them from splashes of water and sweat if you're looking for a pair of earbuds to use for workouts. For Bluetooth connection, these do use 5.3, and I haven't experienced any noticeable latency using them to watch YouTube videos or Amazon Prime movies on my iOS or Android devices, but they also feature 2 different low latency modes, which are single session that will turn off the low latency mode when you put the earbuds back in the case, and always on mode that will keep them in the low latency mode until you turn it off. This is a great feature to have if you do a lot of mobile gaming with your earbuds, but just a reminder, you will get less hours of use on a charge with the earbuds whenever you have this feature enabled. Speaking of the playback controls, they're going to be executed by touch, and you do have the ability to customize them inside of the app, from everything from a single tap to tap and hold. But these do also feature in-ear detection that will automatically pause what you're listening to when you take the earbuds out, and then resume what you were listening to when you put them back in, which is always a nice feature to have, in my opinion. For the app experience with these, make sure you download the new Bose QC app, because these won't work with any of the others, but once you have it installed and you have it up and running, you will be able to see the charge left on the earbuds, toggle on or off the ANC and transparency modes, access pre-built EQs or create your own, complete firmware updates when applicable, access the user manual on the go, customize your playback controls as I mentioned earlier. You have call quality settings that you can access, such as the ability to hear your voice during calls if you'd like to, and you have the ability to toggle on or off the low latency gaming modes as well. As far as the ANC, these do perform better in this department than what I was expecting. They don't cancel out quite as much ambient sound as my Ultras, which is to be expected, but based on my testing, they really aren't that far behind. When I took them outside to do my testing, sounds such as the birds chirping and neighborhood kids playing pretty much all went away, and to be honest, the only sounds that I could hear consistently while wearing them were louder car exhaust passing by me and screams and yelling, but everything else was pretty much inaudible. Now with my Ultras, I can't even hear the landscapers mowing the lawns most times, so I'd say that those are the best ANC earbuds that I own. But these, like I said, even though they're not quite as strong, I do think that they'll be more than adequate for most people who are just looking for a solid pair of all-around earbuds that they can use on flights, on trains, buses, or anything of that nature. The transparency mode overall, I would say, is respectable as well. I was able to pick up what was going on around me within about a 4 to 5 foot radius, and in comparison to other earbuds that I've tried with this feature, that's a little bit above average. The call quality has also been good. Like I said, I think that they do a respectable job at focusing on your speech while reducing some of the noises going on around you. But as always, I did take some samples just so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Right now the room is relatively quiet, but I'm going to switch over and do my background noise test. Give me a minute. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. As you can see, I'm still paired to the iPhone 15 Pro, and everything else about this test is exactly the same. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the microphones are doing a good job at focusing on my speech and rejecting some of that noise? Or do you think that they could do a better job? Now, touching on the sound quality with these, you do get several different EQs with them, so if you're not the type of person that wants to go in there and create your own custom EQ, I would say go ahead and try the bass boosted mode if you like a more dynamic sound. In this mode, the bass was stronger than I was expecting, but the overall clarity was bumped up as well. The sound signature came through bright, full, and clear. I was able to hear those background instruments fine. Vocals came through clearly, so dialogue was easily audible, and the bass that I got with them was nice and punchy too. Now, I did create my own custom EQ to dial them in a little bit more, and with it, the sound that I got was similar to the bass boost mode, but with mine, there was more of a focus on the highs and the mids. The bass was bumped up a little bit more as well, but like I said, if you want to stick with a stock EQ, the bass boosted mode was pretty close to what I created for myself. I do want to mention that I wouldn't say that these are bass head certified earbuds, as they give off more of a refined and controlled bass response that is going to accentuate whatever you're listening to and never be the focus. But overall, I never felt like they were lacking in the sound department. I am able to push them to the max volume without any significant distortion, and I've never felt like I was missing out on something that I should have been hearing. As far as the output goes with the QuietComfort earbuds, I do wish that they had another notch or two of volume. I usually can comfortably listen to them at max volume, and they certainly do not get as loud as the Ultras. With these, I usually leave them at about 75%. If I had to estimate, I would say that they get about 85 to 90% as loud as the Ultras do. So taking everything into consideration, fam, I'd for sure skip the AirPods 4s and get these unless there's some reason that you prefer open earbuds. The second generation QuietComfort earbuds provide an excellent fit in the ears that you can use for just about everything, whether it be casual listening or exercise. They provide multi-point connectivity, all of the features inside of the app, very impressive ANC performance, good battery life, and good sound quality as well. I have to say that I really do like these, and I think that they're a great choice for someone who doesn't want to go all the way up to the Ultras that provide a lot more features and better performance pretty much across the board, but for significantly more money. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.